Hi guys, welcome back. It's GMan, My World 67. Well, as you can see, I'm starting to work on the opposite side of the layout. Got it all cleaned off, pretty much, except for this house and this box. And we're going to want to remove those. Concentrating on the track so hard that I didn't even realize the box was still there. It wasn't in my way at present. Alright. So as you can see, I've reconfigured the track to put my station in here. Move that big old drill out of the way. And what I've done is I've added a switch in. I've been trying to figure out how to use these American Flyer switches that Ken had put me, but these are the old high rail switches. They sit so much higher than the regular track, and they're a little longer, about 1.25 inches or 1.5 inches longer. And so I wasn't able to use these, but I had some of the older plastic mark switches in. And so a couple of them are manual, and I think they're still pretty good switches. We're going to put them in and try them. They work manually, but we're going to have to wait until we run trains through them to see actually how good they are. I know I had one, and I think it's still down in my track box, that I had taken back out because the trains would always stall on either side of it. The juice wasn't going through the track, not proper current. So, but we're going to try these. This one I already had in, and it was working okay. So we're going to try that one and see how it works. Now what I've done is I've brought a line in off the main line, and in order to do that, I'm just checking everything for positioning now. I had to reconfigure the short line track, which went around all the way with the main line, but I've got to reconfigure it, so I'm in the process now trying to figure out how I want to reroute this thing. Now this is going to come, if I put this straight in here, this is going to come incredibly close to the station. And I don't want a smaller loop than what I've already got on this end. Those, to come back to this size is okay, a little larger than 027, but because it's just going to be short freight, short trains that run on that anyway. But I didn't want it too close to the station, and so I might have to put a 3/4 rail in, which would be about there, to give me just a little more space. I don't know what we're doing, but anyway, I had to take that out, and got to reconfigure this. I'm going to come over here now. The line in that went straight up where the station is now sitting, basically. Well, actually it came over and then went where this track is now sitting. So I'm going to have to go back and redo this up to the crossover, and then work it out and work it back around. And then I've got to redo it out of the crossover back up this side. So this is going to be quite interesting. But as anyway, just a quick video to give you a little update of where we're at. And believe it or not, we're getting closer and closer to actually being to the completion point with all the major changes, to whereas we can start running trains and I can add the landscape scenery and so forth, whatever I'm putting up afterwards. On this other side, I've kind of got it junked up now a little bit because I had to take some of the stuff and set it over on this side. Got the flyer station sitting over there. It's just sitting there, and some buildings. And then I did want you to see the baseball diamond. This is the last thing that I did on this side of the layout last weekend, or this past weekend. I think it was Thursday or Friday. Alright, that's all I have for you for now. As always, happy railroading, happy rails, and keep running those trains. GMan, My World 67, GMan 1924 at hotmail.com. If you have any questions or comments, you'd like to contact me, please feel free to do so. Alright, bye-bye for now.